When would you bless me? Lord, please let me know. I got a hello, one day girls go blow. Give me anointing, something will go flow. I got a hello, one day girls go blow. So Baba, shower your blessing,
Good evening and welcome to Random Thought with Miss J. I am the big, the bold, the black, the brainy and beautiful young lady whose voice would be serenading you this Friday evening. It is my crib. Welcome.
Show me your love away, yeah. So Baba, shower your blessing, show me.
You are still on with Miss J. It's good having you guys joining me this wonderful 6th of December. Oh my God, Christmas is coming and Christmas is coming. December is the month to be merry. Yeah, wow. Man, 2019, yeah, finished just like that. Wow, I can still remember when we did Happy New Year. That was in 2018. I can still remember vividly, and then another 365 days is just going just like that. Well, thank God for His mercies. Thank God for His goodness and His protection over our lives. It's been a wonderful 2019. I don't know about you, but for me and my family, it has been a wonderful one. We are not there yet, but yeah, we are not where we used to be. Yeah, good evening once again. Okay, so quick one. Last week we closed the curtain on the baby mama syndrome. Okay, we closed it, as in it was even after the whole podcast thing, I still had to argue it out with some of my friends. It's so amazing as to how people reason. Everybody with their own point of view, with their own opinion. It's actually very, very interesting. I got to hear so many things, and I'm like, wow. So I have friends that actually think this way. But notwithstanding, that is none of my business. That chapter has been closed. A quick shout out to Miss Abasade Alabi, my very Ologi seller. Thank you for joining me last week. You made podcast interesting. It was as if we were just gisting. Thank you very much. And then to Mr. Salimon Ololade that joined me in the first episode of the Baby Mama Syndrome discussion. Thank you as well. But for today, I'm the only one that's going to be talking because today's episode is for gisting with you guys to actually share a thought, to share an experience of what happened to me some time ago, how I reacted to it, and how it is affecting my life till today. Okay, it's something that probably must have happened to one or two persons, but we all have different ways of taking things. Okay, and I just want to share mine. I just want to share I'm not sure I've actually shared this story with anybody before. Okay, so now it's quite funny that I'll be sharing with a larger audience. And then quick shout out to all of my listeners, those of you that have been following me. Each time I see the number of downloads, the number of people that played, no matter how little it is, it's actually quite encouraging that some people actually do listen to me. Oh, okay, don't worry, by the time we get up there, anyway, so today I'll be discussing something quite funny, and I tagged it the married unmarried. That is talking about guys who are married but still living like singles, and ladies who are married but still living as singles. So I'm going to be sharing my own personal experience with a married unmarried man. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back.
So make you show me your love, so let me
still random thoughts with moi. Okay, it is gist time. Okay, so how do I start this? Okay, it was 2 years ago that I met this young man, and let me just narrate how it all happened. Yeah, for those of you that loves gist, well, there's a way we communicate when we are gisting, so that the gist goes sweet. Well, I went out to get something around 7 in the evening, and on my way back, this young man walked up to me. Now, first thing, when a guy is short, okay, don't let me go there. Don't let me go there. I don't want to offend people. I don't want to do that. Okay, so the guy stopped me, yeah, apparently, and we got talking. Normal thing now. We got talking. I was just I like to be polite sometimes when the need be, and I was just polite to him. And it's like he saw me when I went to buy. Yes, I went to buy yam. Not beside I go one comp. I went to buy yam that I was going to cook for the family that night. And he said he saw me while I was pricing the yam and he just couldn't get his eyes off me. And I'm like, okay, one monitoring spirit, okay. And then the next question is like, I hope you are not married. And I'm like, okay, that was like the first time a guy will be asking me that. I hope you are not married, like on the first note. So I looked as if I was married. I looked at my hands like, okay, I don't have any rings on. Obviously, I'm not married, And I'm like, why that question? And then it was just like, it doesn't want to trespass on another man's property, blah, 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 blah. And I just laughed. Good. It struck a very good conversation. He held my attention for quite, a number of minutes. And then we exchanged contacts. And when I got home, we started calling, WhatsApp messages, and so on. And that's how it all started, okay? It was it was an interesting guy, highly intelligent. One thing I like about guys, he was highly intelligent, and he knows how to hold a conversation. Then this guy now started coming to, visit me anytime he's coming back from work. He comes to the house first, making my parents know him. And I was like, is this guy not moving too fast? Like, guy, cool down. It's not that you're already, how will I put it, forming up familiarity with my parents. What's the meaning of all this? He, at least in a week, he would come like 3 good times, just to check up on me. And I'm like, wow, okay. He met my boy, my boy got fond of him too. And it just went on and on and on and on like that. He made his intentions known that he liked me, even to the extent of talking about marriage. He would come around and sit with my dad and talk. Somewhere in my head, everything was not adding up, which was very, very, very unlike me. Everything was not just adding up, but this guy was a smooth player. It was very smooth, like, oh my God. There was no how I could, hold him, or there was nothing I could use against him. I had no reason to doubt him. You grab. It was just like that. So it was too good to be true. Girls, we have wahala. When things are not working out, we complain. When they are working out too well, we complain. But this, my own feeling then, I knew what I was talking about. I knew why I was feeling that way. It was just too good to be true. So fast forward like 6 months down the line, I got curious. I'm a detective when it comes to looking for things online. I can find anything. As long as I've made up my mind I want to find that thing, I am definitely going to find that thing. So that day I was just very, very disturbed. And then I just picked up my phone. I started searching Facebook. I searched Instagram. I was searching everywhere searchable just to, get to know him better. Now, the name he gave to me, I typed the name. And Facebook is very funny. It gives you options. So I typed the name. It was not giving me anyone like that. But I saw options. and my detective eye now picked a particular name, and then I clicked. Lo and behold, it was my Prince Charming. And I just smiled. I'm like, okay. I was checking through his timeline, and then gang. In fact, I need to put effect so that you will understand. I was checking his timeline, and then I saw a post. Mr. Man was married. Yep, he was happily married with a son. Happily married with a son. Ah, Jesus. I don't know how I felt though. You know that day I was laughing, I was smiling, and at the same time I'm like, Juliet, I hear it. Hey. Mr. Man was married with a son, and his marriage was going to be he and his wife were supposed to celebrate a year anniversary ending of that. Was it 2017 now? Yeah, a year anniversary. And then I took my time. Funny enough, there was no, not that I saw it on his timeline. Yeah, I was checking through his picture. I got it all mixed up. I was checking through his pictures, and then I saw a comment from a lady that said, my husband, my fine husband. Normal, the way people do things on Facebook. So I felt it was just one of those comments, but something was like, why don't you click? Let's see the person that's saying my husband. So it was when I clicked, lo and behold, on the lady's picture, profile picture, and everything, it was their wedding picture that was there. Wedding picture. All of our own timeline was filled with their wedding picture, from the traditional to the registry. Everything was just there. But on this guy's page, not a single thing to show that he was married. But on his wife's page, the wife painted a timeline with their wedding picture. So that was how I got to know he was married. It got to me, yeah. It got to me. So I just closed the page. Now, to confront him, I didn't know what to say. I didn't even know how to do it, because the next day after I found that, he still came around, the perfect boyfriend, talking about marriage. God, some guys they are good players. Like, oh my God. I cannot cry. But how do they do it? Why would you be married and then be living a life of a single man, deceiving other ladies? Now, this scenario is quite different from a lady that is dating an older man, the sugar daddy kind of thing. This is quite different. This is a young guy that just got married. Why on earth did you get married when you cannot stay put? For crying out loud. Probably because his wife just had a baby. He was looking for where else to shook. Pardon me, that language. I don't know. It was just, oh my God. I just couldn't, how do I put it? That period was so funny to me. Do you not know the irony of the whole thing? Like, when I found out, and then I decided to check on the wife herself. I was looking at the wife's face, like, this face looks very, very familiar, but I couldn't place where. So I clicked our own profile too, to check our profile and all. And then I saw secondary school. She was my goddamn senior when I was in JS1. Jesus. And she was like a school mother to me. Goddamn, I'm sorry.